Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. And Professor Sir John Curtice has been a busy man. He's been crunching numbers and analysing, and he's made a rather interesting discovery. Well, it was there to be seen. He's just the one who saw it. He says that Reform have effectively seized from the Tories the Johnsonian coalition, as he's described it. That's where Boris Johnson came and managed to pull people from all parts of society, from sometimes very disparate political views, together to try and sort something out. He said, now that lasted till he got the sort of the Brexit done. It lasted even partially through COVID, and there was a lingering amount of it still. He says, but now it's gone, or at least it hasn't gone. It's moved. It's no longer within the Tory party. That coalition has shifted across to Reform, and it's now Reform that are getting people from all sorts of backgrounds and all sorts of disparate political views heading to their way. He says, and this of course is why Reform are constantly ahead by a long way in the polls, and why the Tories are floundering. He said it's pretty bad for Labour as well. He says, but Labour don't have any way of pulling this back, because just so many people now are so disillusioned with them. The only people who he says are really supporting Labour now are hardcore. He said, and it will take a lot of things to force them away now. He says, but even then, they're still drifting away piecemeal. He says it's just unfixable for Labour. They've blown it. He says, and the Tories haven't got a hope in hell of getting that coalition back, simply again because 14 years of wasted rule. He says, and people like change. They want the change. They're hungry for change, and that's why Reform is so popular at the moment, because it's the only party offering change. That's why they've seized the vote, seized the opportunity, and of course seized the momentum. Curtice looks deep in his tea leaves, doesn't he? And he sees the future. He says it's going to be a big majority for Reform. Well, I think we all know that. Don't have to be a professor, do you? Thanks very much. Bye.